Hey everyone, this is the third part of Heather's song and my third tutorial trying to describe what is actually going on in this piece. We had the intro, the actual theme, the second part, and here comes the third part, which I will not be able to play in a manner that actually suits my taste, because this happened. I lost one of my fingernails. So excuse any indecencies this finger commits today. I might have to play several things twice or three times in order to get them right. Please bear with me. So, that part we are about to analyze goes something like this. Damn it. Well, this part is pretty new for me too, because up until 10 minutes ago I only played something, whatever sort of came to mind, but I took a closer look at what Andy actually does. So yeah, that's another excuse why I can't actually play this like Andy does. So, what we have is, and new as this may be for me, I'm pretty sure about the notes we play, so don't worry. We have C on the 8th fret of the E string, it's 5th, which is a G on the 10th fret of the A string, and then we have something that goes on throughout this part, that is, you need your pinky to be over the G, H, no, D, G and D string, 3rd, 4th and 5th string, doing a flageolet all of the time. So basically, anytime you play something on the 12th fret, it is actually gonna be one of these aerial float around thingies called flageolet. First bar. You start with the C, the G, and the flageolet on the 12th fret of the D string. And then we have something that I explained in the first video to the theme. This thingy where you do both the beat with the thumb and the actual plucking or hitting of the strings with your, in my case, index finger. And then you immediately pull back whichever finger it was you used to hit the other strings, in my case the middle finger, actually I just bullshit, middle finger. You immediately pull it back. And then you play up to this flageolet again. Like this. So basically it's the same thing twice. But you play this in between. Once again. Please note that you don't actually play the high string here, so even if you do this, what you heard now, this note should not appear. You can either do that by not hitting too far, that is stopping exactly before you hit the E string, or the other way would be that you use the placement of your pinky so that here, that you bend it a little bit, that up here, hang on, here, you have the flageolets, but you make this slight bend down here, so this string doesn't actually do anything. Okay, once more with feeling. And one of the funny elements of this whole piece is this, the way we go to the D, which is C, D, E are the three chords we actually play in this part. So the C was what I just played, and this transition works like this. That is a hammer on, open E string, hammer on onto the 9th fret, flageolet on the D string, 12th fret, that's the way it goes actually. So open A string, hammer on 9th fret, flageolet, 10th fret A string, and then flageolets on the G and B string. No. And a beat. And then one more G, no, that is a D, so 12th fret of the D string and down to the 10th fret of the E string. As a whole, up to here. Damn it. I'm gonna start again. Now, the D and E part of this, that is actually the second half of this part, is pretty easy because it's the same thing twice. Like this. So, D, flageolet on the D string, 12th fret. So D, flageolet, D, flageolet. And this beat and pullback thing. So it's E string, flageolet, E string, flageolet, beat, pullback. And then you just move up your finger, or you take the, you can either move it up, well, that doesn't work. Okay, so you better take the ring finger, and you do exactly the same with the right hand. That is, E string, flageolet, E string, flageolet, beat, pullback. So in this case, the ring finger, I fret this one note, this E, on the 12th fret of the E string, and the other notes are just flageolets. So I don't actually press down, I just touch the string over the 12th fret. Which is why my finger is a little bit slanted into this direction. If you use it straight, you won't get any flageolets. So these two thingies, the D and the E part, are and that's it, actually. Okay, I'm going to play it once again, very slowly, so as to make that which happens obvious. Try to remember not to hit this fellow up here ever, because he just doesn't happen in this part of the piece. There is a fourth part, one that goes something like. But I still have to learn that, because long as I've played the rest of the piece, I never even took a look at that, and I am pretty slow at, well, dissecting and analyzing what Andy does, because it's so damn complicated. I hope you're gonna have fun with this one, and as usual, love one another, enjoy, and play more jazz chords.